H.H.Indradyumna Maharaj, the organizer of this festival, the organizer of Kirtan festivals around the world. I see we have lots and lots of people in the hall. I'm wondering, how many of you are coming from the International Yoga Festival? Yeah, it ended, so, okay, just a few hands. That surprises me. How many? Okay, yes, all right, others. How many of you have been coming? How many of you were at a previous Rishikesh Kirtan Fest event in the past few days? Yes, okay, lots and lots. Wonderful. Welcome back. By now, you'll know that we keep asking you to move forward, so please, everyone, do come forward to make some more space in the room to allow people who are standing by the doors to come in and share in the bliss. So, yeah, please do come forward. Just move forward a little bit. Each and every one of us, we move forward a few centimeters, and it makes space for another 20, 30 people who would like to get in and be part of this bliss. So thank you once again, and please a big warm welcome to Indradyumna Swami Maharaj.
Thank you once again, all of you, for joining this evening. We're 3/4 of the way through our 21-day Rishikesh Kirtan Fest. We have maybe 6 or 7 more days like this. So if you're here, you're staying in Rishikesh, you're welcome to come every morning and every evening. In the Bhagavad Gita, this is a copy of Bhagavad Gita. Of course, I think anyone who's practicing yoga knows the Bhagavad Gita. It's the classic text or scripture, India wisdom. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna explains that we're all eternal, blissful spirit souls, part and parcel of the supreme divine Shri Radha and Krishna. But at the present moment, we're covered over by material consciousness. And Krishna gives a nice analogy in the Bhagavad Gita. We're covered to different degrees, some more, some less. But he gives a nice analogy. He said, just as the mirror is covered by dust, as fire is covered by smoke, or as the embryo is covered by the womb, our consciousness covers our eternal, blissful, spiritual nature. But the whole process of the yoga system is to remove those coverings so the real beauty of the soul can be manifest. Just like, if the mirror is dusty, you take a cloth and then you can see yourself. And if sometimes there's fire yajnas. We have in India these fire yajnas, Yajna by Vishnu. It's a process of offering grains to the sacred fire. And sometimes there's so much smoke, at these fire yajnas, you can't see the fire. So you clear away the smoke and you see the real beauty of the fire. And similarly, the child, a beautiful living entity, is covered by the womb. And something's very wonderful when the child comes forth and he comes into the world. We welcome him or her. We call that the birthday. We celebrate it for the rest of our lives. So the real journey actually is to go within and discover who we are, our deeper spiritual self. My spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada, once said that soul, that particle of soul which animates the body, because every yogi knows he or she is not the body. The body's just a covering. It's like a puppeteer has a puppet, and he's working the puppet, and the little child thinks the puppet's alive. But no, it's just someone manipulating the puppet. So it's the soul that manipulates this body. And our Guru said that soul is more brilliant than 10,000 suns rising simultaneously. You see that sometimes. We call that the aura, right? If you meet an advanced spiritual personality, they have an aura. Or like in Christianity, the saints, they have that halo. Same principle. The soul's very beautiful, so the more we take away the covering, the more our real beauty, our real nature, our happiness, our joy becomes manifest. And how to clear the mirror, how to clear the smoke, how to see inside the embryo, through chanting, mantra. Mantra is very, very powerful. Some people, when they first come in contact with Eastern tradition, they think mantra is like a folk song or something. Somebody, last 200 years, made up a nice, rhyme or rhythm and called it mantra, but no. Mantras are avatars. Avatar technically in Sanskrit means someone who comes from the divine abode. Parastasmattu bhavinyo vyakto vyakta shanatana. Beyond this world, which is sometimes manifest, and in a great period of time unmanifest, and then manifest again and unmanifest. Beyond that manifestation and unmanifestation is an eternal world full of bliss and knowledge. And avatars, they come at different times in the history of the human race to enlighten us. They teach according to time, place, and circumstance. They reveal as much knowledge as the people of that time can understand. So we respect all bona fide spiritual traditions. They all have the same purpose, to enlighten us. But there's something special about India. I think you know that. That's why you've come here. In my country, during the pioneer days, the 1800s, America was mostly on the East Coast. And the Midwest and the West Coast was undeveloped. So there was this saying, "Go west, young man, to find your fortune." The gold rush in California, 1849. But nowadays, because people are so frustrated by the present age in which we live, it's just, the pace is just difficult to keep up with, and there's stress and there's anxiety, and to get free from that, drugs, intoxication, it doesn't work. You have to have a natural remedy. So now there's a saying, "Go east, young man," if you want to attain spiritual knowledge, spiritual enlightenment. You come to India. So, because India has been, like you could say, this place of spiritual enlightenment from time immemorial, every country has their gift to the world, but here it's spiritual enlightenment. Very often the avatars that come from that divine abode, they come to India. You've heard the Das avatars, the 10 incarnations of Vishnu or Krishna, through eons of time, and sometimes their representatives are coming, great rishis, great yogis, great saints, whatever particular path of yoga that you're practicing, you'll know there's great examples in that tradition. And they come and they enlighten us by giving us mantra. Because mantra, it said, Cheto Dharpanamarjanam. It cleanses the heart of all contamination. It's like by the end of the day, you take a shower because in contact with the material energy, you get dirty. So the subtle body, the mind, the intelligence, the false ego, in contact with this material energy since time immemorial, birth after birth after birth, it becomes contaminated with lust, anger, and greed. These things are in our hearts. Otherwise, we'd be swooning like the rishis in ecstasy, tears flowing from our eyes like torrents of rain in ecstasy. Why we don't experience that? Because we're covered by lust, anger, and greed, jealousy. One yogi said, "I am my own worst enemy." we point the fault at somebody. We're pointing 3 fingers at ourselves. So yoga means, first of all, before enlightenment, is we have to clean the heart. And then you can plant a seed in a fertile garden which will grow. And that seed is love of God. So that's the mantra, is very, very powerful. And anyone can chant mantras. In previous ages, it was just the priestly class here in India, the Brahmins, who were allowed to chant because they lived a very pure life, so the mantra worked. But nowadays, anyone and everyone. It's a special benediction. Haryarnam, Haryarnam, Haryarnam eva kevalam, kulo nashteva, nashteva, nashteva gotirnanyatad. The Brihad Narayan Purana. That in the age of Kali, the iron age of Kali, the most sublime and easiest method for cleansing the heart and bringing forth that joy and that ecstasy that's covered, because the soul's blissful. By nature, the soul's blissful. Just like water is wet, sugar is sweet, salt is salty, soul, blissful, but not now. So we have to, with the clean, purification has to be there. And very quickly that joyful nature of the soul becomes manifest. There's a nice short story in that connection. There's a famous saint, his name's Narada Muni. You may have heard about him. He travels from, the celestial abode down to the earth, even to lower planets, constantly traveling with a veena, singing divine mantras to awaken conditioned souls, covered souls to their real spiritual nature. So one time here on the earth planet, he came to a forest in the eastern part of India, in Bihar, and there was a hunter. A hunter. That was his occupation. A hunter. He would kill for food. So this particular hunter's name was Magrari, and he had this, bad enough to be a hunter, but he would shoot the animals in such a way they would die very slowly. It's hard for us to imagine because all of you are good people, spiritual seekers. It's like, how can someone think like that? But there are people like that in the world. So he would shoot the animals and they would die very slowly. So Narada Muni, passing through the forest, playing his veena, chanting mantras, he sees this hunter, Magrari, and he comes up to him and he says, "What are you doing?" He said, "Well, this is my occupation. I learned it from my father and his father and his father. My ancestors have all been doing this. We shoot the animals and we eat them and we sell them as well." So Narada Muni started, explaining to him, this is bad karma. He said, "Mamsa." He said, "Do you know the definition of mamsa?" And of course this hunter didn't know. He was not enlightened at all. Mamsa means, mamsa is meat in Sanskrit, mamsa. But mamsa means me, you. Me, you. It means that I'm killing you in this life so you can kill me in the next lifetime. Sanskrit has very deep meaning. It's nice to learn Sanskrit because you can master spiritual knowledge very quickly. Mamsa, me, you. I am killing you in this lifetime and you will kill me in the next lifetime. So he tried to convince the hunter, but the hunter was, no, not so. So Narada Muni was a siddhi, he had mystic powers. He went, and the hunter, Magrari, he saw in the future all the animals he had killed, the rabbits, the birds, the deer, the tigers, they're all coming at him for their revenge. Like karma, they come back. That's what convinced him. He said, "So I'll stop, but I have so much karma in my heart now. Maybe from previous lives as well. We don't know what we did in previous lives. Today we're enjoying or suffering according to our past karma." So he said, what can I do? How can I become free from this and become saintly like you? Because we really become encouraged when we meet saintly people. There's the theory, and then there's the person who personifies the theory. So we meet a saintly person. Wow, it works. Yoga works. The master has shown me it works. So he agreed. But what should I do? So Narada Muni said, you go to the bank of the Ganges. You come over here to this, closer to this part of India. You sit on the bank of the Ganges. That river, it purifies as well. If you bathe in the river, one bath frees you from more karma than you can commit in 1,000 lifetimes. It's not an exaggeration. That's how powerful this river is. It's beautiful, it's green, it's flowing, but it has great potency. The Ganges River. because it also comes from the spiritual world, ultimately. You go there with your wife, you sit on the bank of the Ganges, and you take these meditation beads. He gave him meditation beads. We chant Hare Krishna loudly, but we also chant softly on our meditation beads every morning. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. 2 hours, or maybe 3 hours. I like to chant slow every day. And you chant, and you chant, and you chant. And his wife said, but then how will we maintain ourselves? And Narada Muni said that local villagers, they're pious people. If they see a saintly person focusing on mukti, liberation, he's a good example for all of us, they'll bring you food, water, medicine, whatever you need. You just chant. And so it was. Narada Muni, the hunter, he gave up his animal skin, shaved up, got some beads. He'd get up every morning, 2:30 in the morning, he'd chant till 12 noon, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Cheto Darpana Marjana. He became very purified, although he was a hunter. So much so that when his guru came back the next year, because the guru has an eternal relationship with the disciple. It's a very powerful relationship. Therefore Krishna says, Tadvidi paripatena, paripashana sevaya. Just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual teacher. Inquire from him submissively and render service to him. The self-realized souls can give you knowledge because they've seen the truth. So the connection is actually eternal between the guru and the disciple. So he came back 1 year later with one of his friends, Agastya Muni. And they're traveling through this forest, and Narada Muni says, I've got a disciple here. He used to be a hunter. And I asked him to chant Hare Krishna. And he's been chanting here for 1 year. Let's see how much progress he's made. So they went to the clearing in the forest next to the Ganges, where Narada Muni was chanting with his wife, and Mrigari saw his guru coming from a distance. The guru was maybe 75 meters away, Narada Muni. So Mrigari jumped up and he started running, because when you see the guru, you have to offer obeisances, you have to offer acknowledgement. My teacher has come. Please accept my humble obeisances, my respects. You bow down to that teacher. So he's running and running. All of a sudden, he stopped halfway. And Agastya Muni said, this disciple of yours is not very advanced. He can't even come and acknowledge the spiritual preceptor. I don't think he's made very much advancement at all. So Narada Muni, who had full faith in the chanting of this Maha Mantra, he said, let's go see. So they came, they walked the distance between the hunter, previous hunter, and themselves, and they came up to the hunter and they saw, why had he stopped? Because there's a little trail of ants walking on the ground, with their ant business, living entities like you and me, but temporarily enshrined in an ant's body for some time, do their bad karma, but equal to you and me. All living entities are equal in their spiritual nature. This is the peace formula, actually. So Agastya Muni said, look at this. He stopped because a trail of ants. He used to be a hunter, shooting the animals in such a way they die very slowly. Now, because of this mantra, he won't even step on an ant. All glories to the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So why am I telling this story to all of you? Because obviously you're all vegetarian, you believe in the soul, you believe in karma and reincarnation. Just to show you that if a hunter can be transformed, this chanting is transformative. We walk into this hall, but we leave different people. Or we leave who we really are. Spirit souls, eternal, full of knowledge and bliss. So if a hunter can be transformed, what about you who are all in the mode of goodness? How powerful is this chanting? Especially when it's done loudly. Generally we do meditation very softly. It's fine. It's fine. We we become very peaceful. We, and then, our mind stops wandering and we're fixed on something transcendental, some object our guru has asked us to focus on, or we just become peaceful, which is a big blessing in the modern age, to be peaceful, but without peace, how can you be happy? But more than peace is ecstasy. I'm not talking about the drug. More advanced than peace is joy and happiness. And that's why this mantra is so nice, because you become peaceful. You don't notice it. You're not in anxiety anymore, stress, but you come to a higher level of consciousness by chanting Hare Krishna. You come closer to who you really are. You come to the spiritual world where you can have an intimate, eternal, loving relationship with Krishna. Here's Krishna, the original person. We say God in Western language, but we think of him, God's the oldest person. He must be really old and fragile with Parkinson's. No, he's like this. Your soul is eternally youthful. Youth. Just some of the details of the spiritual world where every word is festival every day. This is the beauty of this mantra. It's not just any mantra. It's having a little bit more knowledge of and a little more realization of the mantra. Really give it your all. Give it your chant from the heart, we say. Chant from the heart. You don't know everything about the mantra, but just like you go to the doctor, he gives you a medicine. You take it because you have faith in the doctor, and you get cured. You don't know how the medicine's working. Do you ever call the doctor up? Can you explain to me exactly how the medicine's working? Well, young man, I went to college for 8 years. It'll take you a long time to explain it to you, but it works. And how do we know it works? In ecstasy, laughing, and just come together, score the bar. But this is natural. Natural, we become like one united spiritual family. United Nations of the spiritual world. So many countries here. So let's chant, but we'll start off slow, but believe me, we will speed up. And when we speed up, my humble request is you dance. Because you need to dance to get hungry, because part of our process is observing or relishing nice vegetarian food. Shadam, it's also a way to make spiritual advancement. You eat spiritual food. We want you to be hungry because we have cooked 9 preparations. The cooks have been in the kitchen all day long, cooking out of love for all of you. So that starts in a few minutes, maybe 10 or 15 minutes. If you want, you can form a line and start now, but we have enough. So don't feel you have to run for the food. It's going to be there. This is also nourishment. This is nourishment for the soul. So let's go. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hey!
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Oh!
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hey!
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Om Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Sita.
Hare Hare.
More prayer.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hey. More prayer.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Ethan.
Rama, Hare Hare.
Hey, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hey, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Kirtan.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Oh.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Chant dance.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Oh.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hey.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Chant dance.
Krishna Krishna, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Come on.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Go friends! Hey!
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hey!
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Kirtan!
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Wow.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Ten dance. Hey.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Rama.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Oh.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Yes. Chant that.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Woo.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Back home.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Kirtan.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram. Hey!
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
sing.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, hey, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Go go!
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, oh, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hey!
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, hey, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
La 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 la, la la.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Kirtan forever.
Rama
Wow, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Ram, Rama.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram. Everybody, go!
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Yay!
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Go play!
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Dance, 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 dance. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
This is it, back home. Yay! Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hey! Freedom! Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Wow. Okay, here we go. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Go pray, yo!
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram. Kirtan! Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Rama,
Wow, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Wow, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Go.
Hare Krishna,
Ethan, take it away. Woo. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Okay, ready? Hey, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hey, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Wow, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Okay. Hey, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Dance.
Hare Krishna,
Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hey, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, hey.
Hare Krishna,
Hey, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
One more. Hey, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,